Hi, boss. How are you doing? I'm great. Thank you for asking. So, how have you been? Mm-hmm. Would you like me to get you some coffee? Milk? Sugar? Okay. Cassie, can you please get us 2 coffees with milk and sugar? Yeah. Thanks. Oh my god, boss. I've been so busy all day. Mm-hmm. Well, I know, but my first priority is always taking care of you, making sure you're doing good, okay? Because I know that life has been very tough lately, and I understand. Don't worry. I'm here for you to make your life much easier, okay? Mm. Yeah, don't you worry about anything. I'm just finishing up this report. Oh, I know. Well, you know what? It's been really difficult for me as well. Because I had an argument. No, because you know what they say about me here at work? Come on, you really don't know? Well, this girl that works here, I know she is a nobody, and you don't even notice her because she is so unnecessary and unattractive. Her name is Gwendolyn, also goes by Gwen. She is so jealous of me. You know, she's as flat as a surfboard. But the thing is, she attacked me the other day with a butter knife. Yeah. Horrible. So she comes up to me and says, "Hey, don't you have any shame to just leave this job and resign yourself?" And I said, "What are we talking about? Like, I don't even get it. I don't understand, you know?" And she said, "Of course, you only got hired for your melons. And everybody knows boss loves melons and peaches. But you're an ugly Betty. You have an ugly face, a nerdy look, and you don't even know how to use PowerPoint or Excel." Which is true, but how does she know? How does she know that I do not know how to use Excel? Because it's numbers, and I hate numbers. I mean, you tell me, is that true? Was I hired just because of my looks? No, right? Exactly. I think I deserve a raise. And yeah, she called me Ugly Betty. I don't think I'm ugly at all. She's just a hater. I mean, have you seen her? You can't even tell where her stomach starts and her buttocks ends. But they always have to say something, make themselves feel important. What a shame. And I was certainly going to report that to HR. I'm going to, because I do not take that disrespect well. So, boss, what do you need me to do for you? I have your travel itinerary fixed. I know you're flying out this Tuesday. 7 p.m. with United Airlines, and you will be flying out of Atlanta, Georgia. And you are landing in London Heathrow Airport. And I made sure to book extra services on your flight because I know you get very anxious without me. So I booked extra add-on internet on board. Would you like me to upgrade your flight or anything like this? No? Okay, that's fine. I mean, the real upgrade on your flight would be if you just took me with you on the flight. You know, I would give you the best company. You know that. Do you need me to go shopping for you as well? Because you need some, specific attire. I see you will also be going from London to Lombardy, Italy, to this wedding. I hope you're not getting married. Okay, so for that purpose, I will make sure to go and shop myself for you because it is a very high-end wedding. I see. To see here. Right, so you need a very classy, elegant suit. How about beige? If you just go to beige colors, and then we pick a nice tie, maybe turquoise, to match the water and the sky. Okay. Alright, okay, let me see here. And then we're going to Barcelona in Spain. Barcelona. They always like to use their lisp in Spain. Okay. Ooh, so that seems like a festival. So you need some really cool hipster clothes. Alright. Okay, well come here. Let me see something really quick. Oh, okay. No, I was just making sure you didn't have any, stains or acne or anything like this, because if you did, because I know it happens a lot when you're stressed out, I would have just booked you a cosmetic appointment at the spa. Yeah, because they really take care of those things, so then you don't have to worry about that, right? But you don't need that, of course. I know that you like to give me a facial once in a while, and I like that. I'm a huge fan of facials. Oh my god. Especially those white, creamy ones. Yeah. I don't know what it's called. Is that sperm? Salmon sperm. They actually do that in Korea a lot. Look it up. It's so good. It makes you look very young and fresh and helps with any kind of wrinkles. I don't have any wrinkles, of course, but yeah, we're getting there. Okay, so you have also a very important meeting tomorrow at 10:30, okay? It's a cleaning for your cavities. So how do we do this? Because if you have a tooth cleaning for tomorrow at 10:30, you also have a dinner later. You might have some numbness and discomfort in your mouth, like jaw area or your teeth. So, yeah, I don't want them to think you have a lazy mouth or something like that. Okay, do you want me to reschedule that? Okay. Well, Tuesday you're flying out, so how about we just reschedule the dinner? Okay. That's done. Also, as part of our agreement, I just want you to know that you are perfect and you are handsome. I know you always want me to tell you those positive affirmations over and over again because nobody else does. Not even your mother. So, let me be the woman in your life that you need. I'm gonna take care of all of your worries. And I just find it so pathetic that we have all these different kind of women in our lives for different things, a chef, a nurse, a cleaner, a masseuse, a wife, a girlfriend, a prostitute, a secretary. I think it should be just combined all in one. I can be a mother in a really good and healing, comforting way. By the way, I need to run to Barnes & Nobles. I need to buy you this book. You should read it on your flight. It's an 11-hour flight, my dear. So, it's called It Didn't Start With You. Oh, it's a very, very deep, healing book. You should read it. Okay, good. Oh, sure. You want me to get you a calendar from Barnes & Nobles? Okay, noted. See, I'm learning how to use Excel, even though it is the most useless thing ever, because people can just write it down, But I need to prove to Gwen that I can do it too. Oh my goodness. Listen, boss. If I had the choice to pick, if I want to be smart or I want to be beautiful, I would always pick beautiful. I mean, what do you want to do with smartness? Let somebody else handle your worries and stress for you. So I am happy being beautiful. I know I'm smart too, but in case people have doubts, I do not need to prove anything to anybody. Okay, alright. So you can give me your apartment keys for tonight because you have a brand new king mattress coming in. And they need somebody to be present because we need to sign it upon delivery. They also will be delivering a spring box because you were telling me that your back was hurting a lot. And then I thought that's because I was sitting on your face, but that's not the reason why. So this is why I ordered you a spring box and a really good mattress. The mattress is very firm, so it may take some time for you to get used to it, but I can always try it out for you, or with you. So how is your dating profile going? Of course, the usual suspects. Younger girls. Yeah, I know. They're just looking for money. I'm not. Well, see, money is not always measured as money in literal words when it comes to wealth, but a man's wealth is really his physique. This is what I believe in. Yes. This is for Sparta. Well, you know what I mean. You can be my gladiator. And even if you took on some extra pounds and got overweight as you used to be, I wouldn't mind. But it's more horrible when women are fat. And they do deserve body shaming too. I get it. Because what else is a woman's job? If the man is providing and a hardworking man, the girl just literally has to just work out. Look pretty and be herself. Unless she wants to be a slave and work. I do not want that. I mean, between you and me, this job is of course just a cover-up, right? Yeah, I know the situation, yeah. You're going through a divorce and your ex-wife, she does not want anybody involved because she could ruin your case. So of course you had to hire me. I like that. but I also like working here. Yes, I do. For several reasons. Like, I like to get up in the morning and, look cute and get ready. I also like to type a lot, as you can tell. It's a very big ASMR kink of mine. And then, of course, I have my beautiful nails done, right? Yes. And what else, really? I like to be the person to organize stuff for somebody I care, like you. I also like to make other people jealous that are pathetic, fat. Yeah, like, Gwen, Jennifer, Andrea, Victoria, Sophia, Loredana, Danielle, and even George. I mean, nowadays you gotta be really careful because I even have some guys hating on me, jealous. Well, cuckoo, they have some mental screw on the loose. And of course, I know you love me having to be your secretary because I speak German, right? And I know, so you have a lot of German clients, right? Don't you? Right. I also speak sarcasm and I speak Hindi, which is spoken in India, and nobody ever gets it. They think I'm a spy, an international agent or spy. Well, maybe I am, maybe I'm not. But if I was, do you really think I would be sitting here for a couple of $1,000s? No. By the way, I think I got some juicy news for you. I did some digging, and I found out that your ex-wife, she took a shot of Ozempic. Just watch her deflate like a trash bag. Why can't people just be disciplined and work out? Go in the gym and lift some weights. Do some running, cut down the sugar. But they can't. They can run, but the only thing they do know how to run is their mouth. Yeah, I can't wait for you to get divorced, boss. Yeah, even if you do and you and I get married, I will always call you boss. Because you are in power, okay? You are the one that has authority and you pay me, so I'm gonna be here for you, always listen to you, take your orders, and make sure to make your life much easier. Yeah, I can always tell every time you walk into the office, your anxiety levels just shift and you start feeling better, smiling, looking better, right? Yeah. And even if I was to get inappropriate, I know HR does not work on me. I don't care, right? You don't care either, because we do not do HR games on you and I. Because you and I, we have a very special bond, don't we? Sí, claro. Okay, so, what would you like to have for lunch today? Oh, I found this really good restaurant. It's mushroom risotto with red snapper on the side and mashed potatoes. Or you can have asparagus too. Very healthy. Well, I don't eat meat. Okay, so I can get us a reservation, and I think it's only for 2 people, so it has to be you and I. And I know you want me to be your arm candy anyway. I love it. I'm all here for it. Okay. Let's see. Oh, by the way, I know you bought those pants from Hugo Boss, right? But those are too long, so I need you to see a tailor before you leave for your flight. The tailor is going to fix it for you. Around $60 per pair. Well, if you want, I can be your tailor too and measure you. You know, you and I, we don't have this kind of weird boundary thing. I can touch you if you're fine. Can I? Right, okay, good. And I can always measure you. And measure you better and closer and know if, anything needs to be readjusted and making sure we get the right size for you. Because this trip is going to be a very important trip for you. I want to make sure you're prepared. And I also ordered a big bottle of lactate pills because you're lactose intolerant. I don't want you to be pooping on the plane a lot because there's a lot of bacteria. Yeah. Well, the plane is taking off from Georgia, but it has a stop in Louisiana. And people over there, they eat a lot of gumbo and stuff like that. So that is going to be a little stanky, to say the least. Because what you eat is what comes out, right? And if they eat gumbo and Cajun spices and shrimps and stuff like that, or crawfish, they love that crap. Let me tell you, and they gotta go poop on the plane. It's not gonna be very clean and hygienic. Even the texture of the poop is gonna be a lot more sticky. So you don't want to sit there no, you don't want that, okay? Okay, good. Perfect, we're almost done. And, ooh, last thing, you do have an appointment, I see, because this lady was trying to reach out to you. She is a realtor. Okay, so you've been looking at homes. I did not know that. So she wants to book an appointment with you for a house viewing by the lakeside. Okay. Oh, okay, for 2 bedrooms. Is that for you and me and the kids? Okay. Well, by that I mean my dogs. Okay, good. Alright, so she is pretty busy, it looks like, but she's a realtor that works between New York, Georgia, and DC. So I think we should just say yes upon your return. I highly suggest you have me come with you because you do a lot of impulse buying. Yeah, money is a problem, right? Yeah, it is. You just spend it like water. So I just want you to, be there with me. Just to make sure that I'm there to relax you and calm you down. I'll let you know maybe you are doing a mistake, or maybe I don't want you to be saying yes. No. This is what your wife could never do for you. And this is why she is your ex now. Silly goose. What else? Okay, I think we're almost done. But boss, I need you to do me a favor, because since you are going to be gone for so long, I need some money and I don't know who to ask for. You're my only boss, my only friend, and my only provider, man. So I need you to wire me some money. Not much, we're just talking like 8 to 10 grand. Yeah, I just, want to make sure I'm not stranded. I know you're just going for 10 days, but I want to make sure I have enough money for food, gas. What do you mean, electric car? I know you told me to get that electric car. I hate them, okay? They are the worst thing ever. No. I mean, no man should be driving electric cars anyway. It is the most weakest thing ever, okay? And it sounds like it's a spaceship landing. They're not reliable, they're so ugly, and I don't have the patience to be wasting my time sitting there and waiting for it to charge. The list is long. I do not like them. And more than anything, I really, really hate Elon Musk, so I'm not going to invest in a Tesla. I'm not. No, thank you. So I'm happy with my big gasoline using truck. Right. So I need some money for that, and of course it's a big V8, so I do need a big tank money. Of course I need some groceries, and I want to buy myself some nice lingerie, I know you're not going to be around, and I'm not going to cheat on you, but I will dress up for you, and I'm going to send you some pictures in those really good-looking lingerie. I mean, we want to make sure you do not lose your mind when you're there, right? And you don't end up with any of those tacky European women. You have a woman right here, so I need you to know that. What is waiting for you back home? Okay. Yeah, you can send me a Venmo transfer. That works. By the way, the dating profile, you have so many requests. There's a lot of people that want to meet you on a date. But don't worry, I know you're not very tech savvy and you don't know anything about that because you don't have the time. I made sure to reject them all because they are just horrific. Girls with tattoos, saggy skin, cellulite. And you know what the biggest ick is? Long, trashy, fake nails. I mean, I have them too, but these are actually nice, okay? I'm talking about those really long ones where they can barely type, they cannot cook, they're almost handicapped, and it is so disgusting and unhygienic. As you know me, I don't even have these nails all the time, but it is so disgusting, right? Yeah. Sorry, this just makes me type faster. Alrighty. Then you also seem to have a really important package coming in today from UPS. Well, I should be on my way to your home then, so I can be there to receive it, right? Yeah. Alright, boss. I'm gonna hurry and I'm gonna leave, okay? And I'm gonna take your Corvette because my car, it's not gonna look nice in this outfit, It's always one of those things when you have a really good hot outfit and the car just does not match the aesthetics. Oh well. Okay, boss, I'm gonna see you later for lunch. You take care, okay? And I'm gonna see you in just a bit.